As you can see, the tide is out at Watchet at the present time. I've not come to film the tide. This is a location which a lot of railway spotters come to film the West Somerset Railway. It cuts up across the cliffs, but there's been some work done in this area. I cut through the undergrowth here. There's a path heading back towards Helwell Bay. Although it's looking quite muddy here, you'll notice that there's been changes here. First of all, at this gate. I have to watch where I'm walking because it's still quite slippery because of the mud. But this gate has been hung the other way. There's a decent latch on it now. And it does close properly. Look at that. Probably thanks to Helwell Bay Holidays themselves. And this area has been tamed. It's been very uneven for years, and now it's been flattened out. Oh, what an improvement. You can walk down here in a civilized way. That's where a lot of other people go to film trains. And there's the railway over there. Of course, there aren't any trains running now. Not for at least another month or so. But the big change here is that this pathway is so much more navigable now. It used to be muddy, not level, very slippery, and there used to be bushes at the bottom here, which is so closed in that people were doing a little detour now down off the side and around it. But now it's very civilized. This must have cost a bit. If it's all down to Helwell Holidays, thank you. Be very much better for filming trains. Much safer for people to walk this way. The steps incorporated. Of course, I've not been able to walk through this low level point for years because of the bushes that used to be in. Look at that, steps going up there as well. Yeah, that's a real improvement for local facilities. This is to the lowest point. Tends to flood a bit, but if they keep the gravel down here maintained, there'll be no need to do a bypass down through there, as there has been in recent times. I wonder what it's like at the top of the hill, because just up here it used to be so unlevel it was almost impossible to walk through without hanging on to the wire hedge. Oh, that's a great improvement. Yeah, very good. That must have taken a few days good hard work to do that. Oh, right, that's the limit though. You get up here and back to the original. Well, it's a bit wider. Let's go on. I'm careful where I walk. The undergrowth has been cut back at least here. Yes, it's not been done any further than this, but that is a significant improvement. You're very welcome. Let's just go and look at the view over Watchet Marina now. still quite slippery getting up here after all the recent rain. You can see how much rain there's been by the amount of water by in front of those ships. Well, I'd heard there had been improvements to that access path, and there certainly have been. But sadly not down this section, because that doesn't belong to Helwell Bay Holidays, I'm sure. But that's the next step for that pathway to be improved as well. Of course, the Onion Collective plan to make changes in this area. They've got a website, but I was saddened to see that the earliest any changes can take place are the autumn of this year, 2015. So it's going to be a waiting game before we actually see any changes, which will hopefully start at the Boat Museum.